broskies, it's Sona. Since it's the spooky month of October, today I'll be drawing if Halloween was cute, taking spooky characters and yassifying them. These designs will be part of my limited Halloween collection for Cake Bite, so get your hands on these cute and creepy fits before they vanish. First up on this list, I'm doing ghosts. Now, ghosts are a very popular thing when it comes to Halloween, but obviously Halloween didn't invent ghosts. There are many different descriptions of them, and not to be confused with spirits because those are two entirely different things apparently. In folklore, a ghost is the soul or spirit of a dead person or non-human animal that is believed to be able to appear to the living. However, in ghost lore, descriptions of ghosts vary widely, from an invisible presence to translucent, hardly visible shapes with realistic, lifelike forms. Thanks, Google. There's been a big question for a very long time about whether or not ghosts are actually real or not. Me personally, I don't know. Just like how we don't know if Bigfoot is real. Well, I guess Queso confirms that. Actually, for the longest time, I was a very firm believer in ghosts not being real until something crazy happened to me. When I was younger, the old apartment we lived in may have been haunted. It just kind of gave those vibes. And also, one time when I was walking past the counter, a glass flew in front of me out of nowhere and smashed on the floor. So either I'm very dramatic or a ghost was messing with me. But one thing I can say is that I grew up watching Casper the Ghost, and therefore nothing else matters. Casper the Ghost will forever be real in my heart. It is believed that the spirits of the dead roamed the earth the night of the festival, hence to why ghosts are associated with Halloween. And I know Halloween stuff is meant to be scary and all that, but not once have I ever looked at a picture of a ghost and pooped my pants in fear. Cause really, they aren't scary. They're just cute, silly little guys that look like tissue paper. So needless to say, making ghosts cute was pretty easy cause they already are cute. But I added a twist. For my design, I wanted to draw a cute pair of ghost kitties. Cause cats are the best thing ever, and I don't know, the idea of a ghost cat just seems amazing. I drew the kitties floating in the air, and I also put a crescent moon behind them, paired with some sparkly stars and some spooky misty clouds. Theirs turned out so adorable. I want these ghost kitties to be real. And for the sweater, I also added some ghost kitties on the sleeve. Like, look at how cute this is. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. These will only be available for October, and they have a super limited stock, so yeah, go check it out if you want to grab one yourself. Next up is Pumpkin Spice. Okay, yes, I'm aware Pumpkin Spice is not a Halloween character. It is literally just a flavor, so don't bully me in the comments. But I really wanted to include pumpkin something in here, and every girl and their mother is obsessed with pumpkin spice when October rolls around, and I am no exception. Coffee shops make huge bank when pumpkin spice season rolls around, as the limited flavor of pumpkin spice summons all of the women in the world with its pumpkininess or something. I also find it interesting that pumpkin spice is a limited flavor because they claim it's due to fall being the only time when pumpkins are around, but most of the time pumpkin spice coffee doesn't even have real pumpkin in it. It's artificial flavoring. So what's your excuse for not having pumpkin spice all year round? Though it's not technically Halloween, I really just wanted to make a fall themed piece because I love fall. It's easily my favorite time of the year. It's not too hot, not too cold. I love it when the leaves fall off the trees. It just has such a nice nostalgic cozy feel. When I was younger, we used to make giant leaf piles and jump in them. And we'd also take the guts out of pumpkins, which really triggered my sensory, and we'd roast pumpkin seeds in the oven. By the way, if you've never had roasted pumpkin seeds, please do. They're so good. I'm also always excited to try anything pumpkin flavored when this time of year rolls around because there's so many different treats. However, unfortunately, as I'm recording this, it's 100 degrees despite us being in the middle of October. Why are you doing this to me, California? Take me back to Maine. On this design, I drew a cute fall-themed girl wearing cozy clothes, mostly using a warm color palette since fall has many reds and oranges. Of course, she's holding a pumpkin spice latte, and around her, I drew various fall-themed treats like pumpkin cookies, pumpkin pie, and other things associated with fall. Behind her, I put a plaid heart backdrop, and this design is done. This honestly may be my absolute favorite. I love the aesthetic of fall, and if you do too, be sure to go check out this collection before it runs out. My next design is going to be revolving around zombies. It's no secret that zombies are in a lot of popular media. Walking Dead, Plants vs. Zombies, and like way more than that. The simple description of a zombie is a walking corpse, though it does vary slightly with different religions and cultures. And while zombies are thought to be fictional, we've gotten pretty darn close to having real life zombies. Did you guys ever see that viral piece of media revolving around the zombie deer? Yeah, that's pretty scary. Hopefully this doesn't eventually start happening to humans, or The Walking Dead will no longer be fiction. Then again, rabies is considered a very zombie-like disease. Anyways, I really wanted to draw a zombie boy for this one. Originally, I was gonna draw a girl, but hey, I always draw girls. I wanted to switch it up a bit. Plus, I've gotten comments from some viewers saying they wish I draw dudes more, so here you go, for all my bro viewers. Also, when I started saying broski, I didn't realize it was the girl version of bro. So I've basically been addressing all my viewers as girls. I am sorry for misgendering you, but I'm gonna keep doing it. I designed him to look like a tired teenager. I remember back when I was in high school, school, I felt like a zombie because I had to get up so early in the morning, only to go to a place I hated. So I thought a zombie would fit those vibes pretty well. He's wearing a torn up hoodie and ripped jeans, along with scruffy, messy hair. And of course I added some eye bags. I wrote the words "feeling dead" above him, because honestly, that's a mood I feel like a lot of us can relate to. Let me know if you're feeling dead today, because I know I am. I have a horrible sleep schedule. Yay! The color scheme of this drawing is high-key giving me Monster Energy drink vibes. I hardly ever use green color palettes, and now I want to color this way more often. For the shirt, I also added some skulls and X's on the sleeves, because who doesn't love being edgy? I know this is technically Halloween design, but this is an everyday mood, so I'm gonna be wearing this even after Halloween. Anyways, hope you like it. Get it before it's gone. Last but not least, we're doing a witch. Now, the term witch is very old and has been around for many years. The basic definition of a witch is a person who is believed to have magic powers, who can use them for good or bad. Though for the longest time, witches have been very popular in folklore, unfortunately there's a very sad history when it comes to witches. Back then, for a period of time, those who were suspected to be witches would be punished, oftentimes very severely, and many people were falsely accused, especially women. Luckily, these times are past us as far as I'm aware of. Nowadays, whenever anyone thinks of witches, they just think of Halloween, the old lady with a big nose on a broomstick. Over the years, it has become so much more than that though, with many people now actually identifying themselves as witches and doing their own spells. Yes, I'm aware people did that in the past, but it's definitely turned into a trend now. There's actually an entire community of self-identifying witches on TikTok. There's some pretty interesting spells on there. It's pretty neat. Sometimes it scares me though. I'm curious, if you were a witch, what spell would you cast? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I would cast a spell where I would have an infinite amount of chapstick. Don't judge me. Also, if you're a witch watching this video, please don't curse me. I don't know about you guys, but for me, witches are one of the most fun things to draw ever. I love the crooked little pointy hats. They're so cute, and there's so many ways to style them too. I had so much fun designing her outfit. She's wearing a puffy dress that flares out at the bottom. I also included some cute ghost and cat bats around her. And behind her is the moon with strings of stars coming down. And if you couldn't tell, I actually made this resemble a dream catcher. I love the design. It looks so cool. I put a cookie in her mouth because why not? Cookie witch supremacy. And she's done. For the shirt, I also put an accent sleeve with magic sparkles, and I think it's so neat. Hey broskies, these are all limited and available for a very short period of time with a super limited stock, so check them out at www.cakebite.co. Thanks for watching and happy spooky month!